the glamorous world of supercars, two names echo louder than the rest: Ferrari and Lamborghini. You know the brands, you've seen the speed, but what you probably don't know is that behind every engine roar is a war. And a war that started with a personal insult. A war built on ego, revenge, and the burning desire to dominate. And unlike what you've read in car magazines, this isn't just a business rivalry, it's personal, very personal. It began when Enzo Ferrari told a tractor maker to stick to farming. That tractor maker? Ferruccio Lamborghini. And instead of walking away, he built a car company out of pure spite, with one mission: humiliate Ferrari. What followed was decades of silent attacks, on the racetrack, in the boardroom, and even in the streets. Sabotage, spying, petty moves, corporate mind games, and battles so strategic, most fans never even noticed them. This is the secret war Ferrari and Lamborghini never wanted you to hear about. And once you understand how deep this feud runs, you'll never look at either brand the same again. The story begins in the 1960s, in post-war Italy. Ferruccio Lamborghini wasn't born into supercars. He built his fortune making tractors, practical industrial machines. But with success came taste. Ferruccio bought himself a Ferrari. A few of them, in fact. But there was a problem. His Ferraris kept breaking down. And when they did, he noticed something strange. The clutch inside the Ferrari was the same one he used in his tractors. So he drove to Maranello, straight to Enzo Ferrari's office, to offer feedback. But Enzo didn't take it well. In fact, he was insulted. "Let a tractor manufacturer teach me how to build sports cars? Ridiculous," he snapped. Ferruccio left that meeting humiliated, but furious. And that day, he made a decision. If Ferrari wouldn't fix their cars, he would build one to beat them. This wasn't just about business anymore, it was war. Within just 4 months, Lamborghini had assembled a team of former Ferrari engineers. His goal? To build a car that was everything Ferrari wasn't: comfortable, powerful, and reliable. In 1964, the Lamborghini 350 GT hit the streets. It was a masterpiece: silky V12 engine, stunning looks, and smoother than anything Ferrari offered. The press took notice. So did the public. And for the first time, Ferrari wasn't alone in Italy's elite car scene. But Lamborghini wasn't finished. In 1966, they dropped a bomb: the Miura. Mid-engine, low-slung, futuristic. It didn't just compete with Ferrari, it shattered their playbook. Ferrari's top models still had front engines. Lamborghini made them look old. Enzo was furious. His company scrambled to catch up, but the Miura changed the game. Lamborghini had just punched Ferrari in the mouth, and everyone saw it. Unlike the fiery rivalry seen on racetracks like Formula One or Le Mans, the war between Ferrari and Lamborghini during the 60s and 70s was far more subtle. This wasn't about lap times. It was a chess match. Strategic. Psychological. Ferrari ruled motorsport. It was his domain, his pride. Lamborghini knew better than to challenge him there. Instead, Lambo stayed off the track, avoiding head-to-head defeat, while slowly chipping away at Ferrari's dominance on the streets. Ferruccio Lamborghini wasn't interested in racing. He was interested in humiliating Ferrari where it hurt, on the open road. Ferrari tried to downplay Lamborghini's presence. Publicly, they dismissed Lambo's creations as vulgar, flashy toys for nouveau riche playboys. But behind closed doors, Ferrari's engineers were taking notes. When Lamborghini pushed mid-engine layouts with the Miura, Ferrari eventually followed suit, replacing the Daytona with the mid-engine 512 BB. Then came the oil crisis of the 1970s. Supercars became liabilities. Lamborghini, smaller and more fragile, collapsed under the weight. Ferruccio sold the company. But Ferrari didn't win. Because Lamborghini's myth didn't die, it grew louder. The war wasn't over. It just went underground. The 1980s and 90s brought new players into the field: corporations. Ferrari aligned with Fiat. Lamborghini passed from one foreign owner to another until the Germans stepped in. In 1998, Audi, under Volkswagen Group, bought Lamborghini. And suddenly Lamborghini had German discipline, engineering muscle, and money. That changed everything. Lamborghini wasn't just building angry-looking cars, they were refining them. The Gallardo, then the Huracan. Smooth, fast, reliable. Ferrari could no longer laugh them off. Meanwhile, Ferrari's cars were still elite, but their corporate decisions started raising eyebrows. IPOs, branding deals, more flash, soul. And in the background, both companies kept one-upping each other. Horsepower wars, design jabs, Nürburgring lap times. But none of it was said out loud. It was a shadow war, a cold rivalry still fueled by that one moment in Enzo's office. Even today, the psychological warfare between Ferrari and Lamborghini is far from over, it's just evolved. Lamborghini continues to name its cars after bulls, beasts of raw strength, aggression and dominance. Meanwhile, Ferrari sticks to the horse, graceful, elegant, yet wild and untamed. A raging bull versus a prancing horse. This isn't just coincidence, it's symbolic branding warfare that dates back decades. Ferrari shrouds its factories in mystery, limiting access and preserving an elite image. Lamborghini does the opposite, opening its doors to influencers, vloggers and social media personalities. In the modern age, power isn't just measured in speed, it's measured in perception. Even their design languages tell a story. Lamborghini builds sharp, angular machines that look like they belong in a fighter jet hangar. Loud, bold, impossible to ignore. Ferrari counters with sculpted curves, flowing lines and sensual proportions. Cars that seduce rather than scream. Both aim to dominate, but they appeal to different instincts. One is pure adrenaline, the other, refined prestige. And in every luxury showroom around the globe, when a buyer considers one, the other always enters the conversation. That's not by accident. That's the art of psychological war for automotive style. In the end, this secret war is about more than just cars. It's about pride, identity, the idea that greatness can be born from disrespect. Ferruccio Lamborghini didn't just create a rival brand, he created a symbol of rebellion, a car born from ego that became an empire. Ferrari, for all its prestige, never truly shook off the shadow of Lamborghini. And Lamborghini, despite changing owners and strategies, never lost sight of its origin story. Beat Ferrari, one car at a time. Today, in 2025, both brands still battle in silence. They don't need to trade punches in ads or tweets. Their customers do it for Thermon streets, in forums, and on racetracks. Because the war never ended. And if you look closely, it's not just about supercars anymore. It's about legacy. So the next time you hear the roar of a Lamborghini or see the red flash of a Ferrari speeding by, know that you're witnessing more than just horsepower. You're seeing the echoes of a rivalry born not from marketing but from ego, pride, and revenge. This wasn't a feud scripted for headlines. It was real, it was personal, and it changed the supercar world forever. Ferrari may have the racing trophies, Lamborghini may have the wildest designs, but both brands are locked in a war that never needed bullets, just engines. And maybe that's what keeps them great. Two legends, forever pushing each other, quietly refusing to be second best. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden battle beneath the hood, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I've got even more untold stories from the world of car stories the industry doesn't want you to know. And if you've got a theory of who really won this war, drop it in the comments. Because this story, it's still being written. Stay tuned.